evening, everyone, and welcome to The Voice. This is your host, Ayushi Gupta, and today we will talk about some topics that will blow your mind. The first topic that we have today is the dark web, which has only been a mystery. So, here we have a special report on dark web presented by our reporter Lakshay Sharma.
Hello and welcome to the Dark Web Chronicles. I'm your host, Lakshay, and today we'll be discussing one of the most intriguing and mysterious places on the internet, the dark web. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the dark web is a part of the internet that is not indexed by search engines and can only be accessed using special software. It's a place where people can remain anonymous and engage in activities that are often illegal. One of the most fascinating aspects of the dark web is the sheer amount of information that is available. While much of it is evil, there are also many stories, legends, and myths that have emerged from this hidden world. While there are legitimate uses for the dark web, such as anonymous communication and circumventing government censorship, it is also home to illegal activities such as drug trafficking, weapon sales, and child pornography. The anonymity provided by the dark web attracts people who want to engage in illegal activities without being caught. Transactions are often made using cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin to further conceal the identities of those involved. In conclusion, the dark web is a part of the internet that should be approached with caution. While it has its legitimate uses, the potential risks and danger cannot be ignored. While it has its legitimate uses, the potential risks and dangers cannot be ignored.
Thank you, Lakshay. That was some interesting information. Our space is filled with innumerous questions which nobody has the answers for. Such is an example of the black hole. Next, we have our reporter Blessy George who will tell you about the NASA's latest black hole research.
Since it began several decades ago, NASA's black hole research has greatly advanced our understanding of these mysterious cosmic objects. Space-based black holes are places where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. When big stars die, they collapse, forming these objects. A range of instruments, including telescopes, spacecraft, and simulations have been used by NASA to study black holes. The Chandra X-ray Observatory and the Hubble Space Telescope are a few of the most well-known projects. NASA has been able to monitor black holes through these missions at different points in their life cycle. From formation to eventual destruction, the effects of black holes on their surrounds, such as how they wrap space-time and cause adjacent matter to spiral inward, have also been studied. The identification of supermassive black holes, which are millions or billions of times more massive than the Sun, has been one of the most important findings in NASA's research on black holes. Most galaxies, including our own Milky Way, are assumed to have these black holes in their centers. Future missions to explore black holes are currently being planned by NASA, including the Imaging X-ray Polarimetry Explorer and the Laser Interferometer Space Antenna. In general, NASA's black hole research has played a critical role in advancing our knowledge of the cosmos and the underlying principles governing it. We may anticipate many more fascinating findings in the years to come as the field of study continues to be quite busy.
Thank you, Blessy. Public relations has become an integral part of our society. Reporter Anita Fugat interviewed our today's guest speaker, Dr. Jolly Jain, who shared her thoughts on digital public relations.
Hello, ma'am. As we are talking about digital PR, so according to you, what exactly is digital PR?
Hi, Anita. Let me just introduce myself. I'm Dr. Jolly Jain, and I've been into media industry since last 10 years. And I've been into practicing public relations in the both ways, from traditional media to digital media. So to answer your first question, which is what is digital PR? So let's just go back to the traditional medium and understand that how traditional PR works. So in traditional PR, we used to call media people and we do consultancy related to the digital media practices like television, newspaper, radio, and we consult companies and organizations on how to manage their reputation through these media. When we comes to digital PR, the same applies but in a digital media landscape, wherein we have clients, we have companies to whom we consult how to manage their online reputation. That means that we are consulting those clients and those companies that how they should connect with the people who are present in the online media and what are the strategies they could apply to be in connect with their target audience, which is there on digital media. In this case, bloggers and influencers play a very important role, because in the traditional landscape we have reporters and editors who are our stakeholders, but in the digital space, influencers and bloggers are our people who influences those products and services offered by company.
So, ma'am, now that you have talked about the strategies for digital PR, so what are some effective strategies?
So if we come to strategies, there's a basic line of strategies that we follow, but most of the strategies, are decided on the basis of how a company is offering their products or services and what kind of products and services they are offering. So if we talk about a brand or a company which is offering a online product or services, then this online PR strategy works best for them. So first of all, social media is one strategy where they can promote their product or services through their social media handles, through their website, and through bloggers, through influencers, and updating and promoting the content which increases user engagement. So once this user engagement will increase, the people will automatically came to know about the product and they will be your advocate after some point of time. So strategies would be, so if I divide the strategic part, there are 5 stages where we can apply strategy for digital PR. So one is how we can promote our product when we are at the first stage, which is awareness. How we promote our product at the second stage, which is consideration. Third is definitely purchase, that how we can pursue our consumers to purchase our product. Fourth is a delight stage, where we give a delight feeling to our customers. And fifth is advocacy, where we have given so much to our consumers that they are now our own advocates. So these are the strategies that a company can work upon. And this, I am not a very much fan of paid marketing, but yes, organic marketing works best for these strategies.
So, ma'am, now that we know that it is an era of digital marketing and digital PR, so how can digital PR be used to engage with target audiences?
Okay, so first of all, we need to understand who our target audience is. So that is very easy, because we have tools now, we have softwares, we have all the measuring tools by which we can target, or we can measure the audience, that where our audience lies on the basis of location, who our audience is on the basis of age. Is it a female audience? It is a male audience, and accordingly understanding the analytics part of this, we can definitely target our audience.
Thank you, Jolly ma'am. Thank you, Anita. Last but not the least, we have our reporter Uma Chaudhary, who will tell us about the hippos of Pablo Escobar.
Authorities in Colombia are getting ready to rehome invasive hippopotamus that were once part of drug lord Pablo Escobar's exotic animal collection. Authorities said on Thursday that as part of a strategy to manage the invasive species, Colombia is thinking about sending 72 hippos to India and Mexico. The territorial 3-ton hippos are related to the 4 hippos that drug lord Pablo Escobar brought into the country illegally from Africa in the 1980s. The hippos escaped and reproduced after Escobar was killed by police in 1993. According to scientists, the invasive hippos pose a threat to the local ecosystem because they lack a natural predator in Colombia, and because the composition of the rivers they frequent is altered by their feces. A hippo attacked a local farmer in 2020, leaving him with serious injuries. So now the question is, what will happen to the hippos? The idea is to use food to entice the hippos into big iron container so that they can be transported to the airport. Approximately 60 of the hippos would then be flown into the Green Zoological Rescue and Rehabilitation Kingdom in the Indian state of Gujarat, and 10 would be flown to various zoos and sanctuaries in Mexico. The local environmental authority, which would be in charge of the relocations, David Lopez, said it is possible to do. We already have experience relocating hippos in zoos across the country.
And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stories by our reporters. Team Monday will keep coming back with more such interesting topics. Till then, stay updated, stay hydrated. Thank you.